That makes it the second leading risk factor for deaths worldwide, surpassing tobacco and poor diet, with countries in South Asia and Africa facing the highest burden of disease. Joining us to discuss the results of this study is NBC News climate reporter Chase Kane, along with NBC News medical contributor Dr. Vim Gupta. So nice to see both of you. Chase, let's start with you. What's driving this?
Well, what's driving it is climate change. I mean, when we burn coal, oil, and gas, I mean, we've seen the pollution that comes out of cars when you have a traffic jam. There's smog, right? We've seen what comes out of power plants. We see what comes out of certain industrial manufacturing facilities. So climate change, you know, there are these little particles which are released when we burn these fossil fuels, and then we breathe those in. But those particles and those chemicals are also making the atmosphere hotter, and that has a whole other list of consequences, right, that we talk about quite often. And there's also a feedback loop here. Like, the more of these fossil fuels we burn, the more we make the planet hotter. Parts of the planet are also drier, and guess what that does? When a wildfire sparks, it's allowing these wildfires to burn more land, burn more things, and cause more air pollution. So we have these reinforcing feedback loops here that are really behind all of this. And one of the things that was really striking to me was this report was able to say that 1 in every 8 deaths on the planet is linked to air pollution. I mean, that was striking to me.
What stood out to you in here? I mean, they talk about children, and particularly those under 5 being impacted. Is that something where we're seeing that age group being impacted more now or earlier now than, say, 10, 15, 20 years ago?
Ellison, absolutely. And here's why. What we know with children, especially under 5, is they have developing lungs. And what do children do? They have small lungs, so they're breathing a lot. They're breathing air in and out much more frequently than all of us. We're taking much deeper breaths, but less frequent. So the fact that they're actually getting exposed to unhealthy air more frequently because they're just breathing in rapidly, the fact that they also have developing lungs is the reason why children are disproportionately impacted. We see higher rates of asthma. Their immune systems are not as developed as well, so we're seeing other impacts to the body itself, like low ability to get, put on weight as another example. So a whole host of reasons why.
You know, and Dr. Gupta, they talked